get the record, I mean, what was that moment like for you emotionally? I mean, just mentally, everything.
And it was everything I expected. It was so tough. I knew they were going to make it difficult, but I don't think I saw more than 3 singles on a real drop back the whole game, and I just knew that if I did, I had to make that moment count. And man, the feeling couldn't be better.
Did you ever? I know how confident you were. Did you ever start to wonder about it? And there's only 5 minutes and 4 seconds left.
I think I said it earlier, but I had a dream that I didn't get it. So I was like we gotta deny fate, whatever it is. We gotta make it happen. And I just went into it and still had the utmost confidence in myself and my preparation and in my guys, man. I couldn't do it without them. They were supporting me, trying to find ways to free me up, get the chips off me, get the doubles off, and eventually, we just made it happen as we have all year.
Myles, what did it feel like when your teammates put you up on their shoulders and David's putting the fake crown on you, and just what was this whole celebration like?
It was special. I've given everything to them. They give my very best every day, and I'm so grateful and so glad to have them as teammates. It's like I said, it's a privilege to be with these guys, to go to work with these guys, to bleed, to sweat, and to cry with these guys. And it's happening a lot right now. And, man, I couldn't imagine doing it with a better group of men. Going in, always, coming in with a great attitude, working hard, and coming with a smile on their faces, and they never too high, never too low. I'm so proud of this group.
Myles, in the second half, what was the level of adrenaline and exhaustion mix there for you?
I wasn't even thinking about it. Honestly, anytime I thought about thinking, I was tired or the fatigue setting in, I thought about that dream. I picked myself up. It was time to go.
Myles, I don't think we saw you leave the field until the first drive of the second half. And it got to the point where you're an off-ball linebacker, you're a tackle. Just what was maybe the conversations like? I know Jim was probably scheming up some stuff for you to try to get you free.
Yeah, I felt like Mike out there. He started, moving around everywhere, and they were just scheming it up, trying to get the chips and the doubles off me. I know he said he wasn't gonna, do anything crazy to deny me the sack, but hell, they schemed it up to the point where it was starting to feel like that. But I mean, he went out there, tried to win the game, and we made the plays that we needed to. But credit to Schwartz, he was doing everything he could to get not only myself free, but all of us free. And then Grant came in with the sack a little bit earlier, and then we just kept on getting pressure, and those batted balls came in, clutch at the beginning of the game.
Shador Sanders going downfield and making sure that you got, and Andre too, Shador and Andre, making sure that you got one of the things that you wanted with this sack, which was a victory. How great was that for them to do that?
I mean, once we got in field goal range, I knew he was going to seal it. This is the moment that he's been waiting for. Do it against a team that, unfortunately came up a little bit short with at the beginning of the year. And I know he's been waiting at the second crack at this, and God willing, he went out there and put it right down the middle. So I was excited. I love winning, so it doesn't matter whether it's beginning of the season, end of the season, last game of the season. No, I'm just proud of him and glad to have him win.
You talked so much about just some of your small conversations with Joe over the years when you've sacked him. Did he say anything to you in the moment? And then I'm sure you guys had an exchange after the game. Just what did he say to you after?
So I couldn't talk to him after because my teammates were grabbing me up. So I was trying to get to him after the game, and then there were different outlets and parents were coming down. So there was a lot of people pulling me in different directions. But got a lot of love for Joe. He's a hell of a guy, hell of a player, and I hope to catch up with him this off season. He sent me a text, and I'll keep what he said between him and I. But he's exceptional all around.
So what are you seeing on the sack, Myles? Are you thinking I'm getting single coverage here? And then I saw a stat like your get off was crazy, like 0.23 seconds or something. And You used the dip move. Like, did it just feel like, I don't know, the perfect Myles Garrett sack?
Yeah, I mean, that was a stereotypical sack for me, getting off, doing the chop, and then right into the dip. And I was watching the clock. I knew that the next time, he gave a count, it was going to be, they were going. So I was just watching the ball as quick as I could, and they had a couple other tails that gave me the snap count. So as soon as I saw that and it aligned, and probably the best get off I've ever had. I'm trying to get that sack, and the rest is history.
How did it feel in the dream when you didn't get it?
Despair. Like I was scared as hell. But shoot, I woke up at 7 or 6:30, and I was like, I told my guy John, I was like, let's eat, let's talk. But we gotta talk through this and we'll just prepare early, because there's no way we're gonna allow anything in the way of history.
Myles, you talked to go back to Joe. Just there was a couple times it looked like you had it right there, and then there was one in particular where he kind of pump faked and then takes off on a run, and he kind of almost like he looked
back at me. Disrespectful. He knew who was chasing him, but I mean, credit to him. He's got wheels. Anytime he's healthy, he's a threat to scram out the pocket. And I was just like, please, somebody just pull him up, or stay behind the line, do something, run out of bounds. But I'm glad to go against a competitor like that.
Myles, I guess bigger picture, there's so much swirling outside about future, Kevin, whatever. Just what does it say about you guys in this group that you finished the season with a dramatic win today, but also win 2 in a row to kind of go into the offseason?
I mean, got to be the same person every single day. Come with that same intensity. No matter the result, the outcome. You do this for the journey. There's suffering in the journey. There's failures in the journey. But that's the price we pay for giving everything that we have. No one's gonna win the Super Bowl every year. No one's gonna go to the playoffs every year. But that fight to get more, to achieve more, wanting more for yourself and for your teammates, that's what's going to drive us to success. And coming off 2 wins at the end of the season, especially against teams that we lost earlier to, that's kind of momentum we need to carry into the next season. We need to appreciate and be grateful for the guys that we have around us, and look forward.
I know you're careful about curating your walk-up songs here. How'd you settle on Kanye for this one?
I wonder. Hey, find your dreams come true. I've been waiting on my whole life, my whole football career. So I knew I had it in me, and damn, I wanted that 25. But they made it real difficult these last 2 games, especially. But really these last 3. So that'll be the next journey. Trying to go out there and get 25.
How are you going to celebrate this?
Scott and Mary Kate.
I was just saying, how are you going to celebrate this?
Some pizza and some ice cream. Probably get some Garrett oatmeal tomorrow morning, and then sometime soon, go back to Texas to see my family.
So Myles, they showed your parents, embracing in the stands, and your dad had, a camera lens sort of like almost bigger than his head, and it just, what does it mean to you to share this moment, with them?
I try to tell them you got to stop bringing that thing. But it means a lot that they could be here. I wanted to do it for myself, but I wanted so much to bring pride to my last name, my dad, my mom, and all those who came before me, especially my grand, who hasn't been here for a while to see this. But I carry into the game every single time I walk onto the field. So that's kind of pride I walk into every single time I walk onto the field, whether it's practice, whether it's games. I'm just knowing and grateful of who came before me, who made this possible, and it's a privilege that I'm even here, not only playing the game with the Browns, but even doing this in general. This could have been a whole different interview, me playing with the Cavs, if things were a little bit different. But I'm grateful that they helped keep me on the straight and narrow, keep me on the right path, and now we're here.